Okay, welcome back to Calendar Craft. My colleague, the esteemed Dr. Jeffrey, is just dithering and will join us in 5 minutes or so. I am in completely the wrong page here. So, continuing on the fairy.dog calendar. Is this the latest one? I guess it is. No, this is not the latest one. Must be this one. Yeah. Okay. So last time we got the CMS to work, but it needs to be at some point in the future. Yes. So we've got part of the images working. This is all loaded from the CMS, which is just Google Sheets. I wonder if we can find that Google Sheets. There it is, the fairy dog calendar CMS. And then we also got working the images. We couldn't get it hosted on Google Drive, so then we moved to somewhere, a new repository. Fairy dog calendar, here we go. And it looks like Scott has been busy uploading lots of other content. Some of these look like angels, and it didn't look like the angel loaded, and we call it Azalea. Is that in his list here? No. Okay, so I don't know what are these all cameo. What's cameo? This is a that's a demon. Are these all demons? Is he only done demons? All of these demons? Seems like a lot. Person. That's a demon. Shacks.
Yo.
Hey, I was just having a look what you've done so far. Welcome.
Welcome, viewers. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I see. You've uploaded lots of demons. Is that just demons, this list so far?
No, so we've got in there, let me find it as well. Demon. Oh, in fact, let me upload the rest now. And then I can tell you what else we have. Choose your files.
To recap the mission,
Okay.
we're launching a new calendar, and the target date is August the 20th, so 1 month left, and it's got to be, a downloadable app or installable app. And so far, this is our prototype in Observable, and we have the content in Google Sheets. Now we just added images.
Get rid of this one. Okay, so now we also have astrological signs.
Okay, like what?
Like Aries, for example,
Okay, where's Aries? Let me find it.
Aquarius,
How
and
do you spell? I
here,
can't find Aries. Who? Aquarius. Maybe it's not.
Aquarius, it should be right up top there.
It might not have refreshed if you just uploaded it, I think.
Oh no, hang on. I know. I see what I've done. Hang on. Commit changes. There we go.
Aries as a JPEG. Damn you. Damn you.
There we go.
Some
So
as
it should
SVG,
be-
some PNG. Good. You didn't listen to any of the instructions. That's okay. We can work with it.
I did. There shouldn't be any SVGs.
So
That was
what's
on
Astaroth
the-
dot SVG?
Oh, we got. There should only be one. How many have we got? Let me.
Oh yeah, it's just Astaroth. Yeah. Okay.
You slip through the net.
Okay, but we do have some PNGs, so we can deal with that. So what was one that we got? Aries. Aries. So Aries appears as a. Okay, so it's for the quinance. Is that where we'd use
Yeah.
Aries?
That's where we use it.
Okay, so the difficulty of this is that our quinance also has a date range. So what we're looking to do is figure out the last part of the quinance name and then use that, capitalize it, and then okay, we can figure this out. Right, so the current day I've set it to is a Scorpio. Scorpio.
Yes.
Yeah, so we do have Scorpio.jpg. So when we try and build the flavor text, which comes from this function, convert details, when we do the quinance, that gets the quinance section is expecting a thing called icon URL. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. My family's trying to get in. I'm still in Italy. So,
International show. Presented by global citizens. Welcome, viewers, our 5 viewers, to some quality dead air.
okay. Yeah, so quinance is expecting something called icon URL. So if we just set it to the CMS daemon row, the daemon name. Did I execute that? Yeah. So I would expect that to suddenly change to having the wrong icon. Yeah. Then we've got an icon but the wrong icon. And so what we want it to set it to is something to do with the quinance name. If I do that, the quinance name itself has all that extra stuff. So when I set it to that, it stops working.
It does.
Right, so what we want to do is take that, split it by spaces, and take the last one, I think. That'll nearly work but won't quite work. So I'm still expecting that not to work. That'll nearly work but won't work because our image URL is assuming everything is a PNG. So if I change it to JPEG, then hopefully it will start working now. Oh, it's a blank. So no, it's not worked. It's not worked. Let's see what the actual data we have for that day. The focus data has a quinance name of, oh yeah, Scorpio, but it's lowercase, so we also need to fix the casing. So it looks like you've
That's why I'm changing all of these to uppercase as we speak.
Yeah, that's what you converged on, uppercase. So we can change any string, what is it, to uppercase.
Why didn't that work?
So then, regardless of what you put there, I'll uppercase it. And then hopefully, yes. Oh, we've got it.
Replace all. There we go.
Doesn't look like the,
Is it working?
yeah, it's in, but it doesn't look like the alpha. Yeah, this is a problem of you saving it as JPEG. JPEG doesn't support transparency. So that's
Right,
so
the
you've
one
actually-
that we're testing is the one that doesn't work.
right. But we don't know whether to use PNG or JPEG. How will we know?
They should. I thought I'd save them all as PNG.
No, you use JPEG. The record state JPEG. Okay, so in order to rescue this, we'll have an optional. So by default it should be PNG, but otherwise we'll do JPEG. We'll let you pass the extension in. So the extension by default should be PNG, and PNG's, we actually do need it to be PNG because that's the only way the transparency is going to work properly.
Okay. Let me. Once I change these to uppercase, I'll find
Okay, so now we go. Yeah, so now
a new version.
the old stuff is working, and now we've got the Quinance icon also working. Somewhat. Let me just confirm that. Does JPEG support transparency? Does not support transparent pixels. Yeah.
Okay, so mine's Aries.
But yeah, you want to save it as PNG. Yeah. Okay, but do we want to move on more with a new feature? Right, this is just asset management.
Yes, well, I thought you were going to attempt to. Why is that not doing?
Webify it. Let's get it on a custom domain. Let's get it out of observable, or we'll work in observable. But
I thought you were going to do the tarots.
no, I'd rather.
I thought you had a system.
Yeah, I have a system for tarot, but I don't think it's as important as like we can fix that at any point. It's just the same as what we've already done. But I think we should, to move the project forward, we need to, we don't have a lot of time, so we should get it on a custom domain, a website,
Okay.
a proper website you can visit. So we gotta pick a custom domain.
Right, so we need to decide on a name.
Yes, the website. The fairy.dog.com.
Fairy.dog calendar. I would be very surprised if that's already taken.
I would be very surprised. I did have a look. It was very expensive still, as all.com. So then I was looking at alternative top level domains, right? Wait for it. This is what I found.
Fairy.dog. Very nice.
Should we get it?
Yeah, what is that? What's it? 551 a year
Yeah.
or 47.92 a year? Which one is it?
It's this with a danger
Yeah,
that they'll.
hang on, wait 1 second.
1 second. You leaving?
Well, still. Yeah, 1 second. I'm just going to sort the baby out.
Okay.
It's a live feed.
Babies. Well, I hope he goes for this. Oh, that was the other thing. I couldn't, for some reason, Twitch wouldn't let me go into the chat. So I will see if I can now access the stream chat. Maybe someone's online. Don't want to be listening to myself. Access the stream pause, chat. Pause. Where's the chat? Just take me to the chat. Be listening to myself. Access the stream pause, chat. Pause. Where's the chat? Hearing myself. Take me to the chat. Be listening to myself. Where's the chat? Oh, here. No, not whispers.
Okay.
Why can't I access channel? I don't know what's happened to Twitch chat. Can't seem to access it anymore.
Thank you. Stargrove likes fairy.dog.
Yeah, I can't read the chat.
I like this infinite regress that is appearing in the screen here.
I've paused it. Yeah, I should play it, shouldn't I?
Seems very. We should do every show should look like
I've
this.
paused it. Yeah, I should play it, shouldn't I? Could you
Seems
hear
very.
me?
We should do every show should look like this.
Whoa.
I can hear you.
Okay. I said there's a regression. Recursive talking, man, there's mental. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but I can't access the chat. What's the actual point?
So I can see the chat from.
Okay, fairy dog. We're on the fairy dog. Yeah, I wish I could access the chat. I'll ask my beautiful assistant to my left. Could you get me my phone? It's just over there. And then I could at least access it via the phone. Did you write in the chat, Scott? You remember our stats? We're still yet to break 5 chatters yet.
Stargrove is our first commenter.
Yeah, but we gotta make a decision on. Like, do you want to look at other options? I'll show you some of the other options on Namecheap. So I thought like the obvious one. I mean, Fairy Dog calendar seems way too long. Fairydog.com, 4,000. Fairy Dog calendar, probably misspelled. Oh, that's only €8. Correctly spelled?
That is misspelled though.
It's still misspelled, is it?
Should be ENDAR.
I shouldn't go to my Google Calendar. Calendar.
Calendar.
It changes spelling every time I look it up. Fairy Dog, no, we want that one. Okay, if we correctly spell it. I mean, if that's cheap, obviously it's a total mouthful to write. And then you've got like, I mean, big decisions. Fairy.dog?
It is.
Come on!
We'll leave it. Maybe we should leave it to our viewers in the chats. Do we want fairy dog calendar dot something, or do we want fairy.dog? We will let the viewers vote on this.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I mean, I think I'm one of them.
I'm gonna try and log in to chat so I can cast my vote as well. I'm not logged in. What even is my Twitch username? Tom Larkwitty.
There you go. There's my vote.
Oh, it wants to send us SMS to allow me to log in now. Right, what did we go for? What did we decide?
Well, it's NT Hits is back. Welcome back, NT Hits.
Oh,
Long
critical!
time no see.
We're at the crossroads.
NT Hits is voting for fairy.dog.cow.
Great. Always one.
Maria has gone for Fairy Dog Days or Fache Dog Day.
Wait a minute, I've definitely. If everyone's chatting, then I need to log in and also chat.
Stargrove is sticking with Fairy.dog.
My channel.
I
Chat. I'm in.
Looks like Fairy.dog might by one vote. It's like the Brexit referendum.
Okay, fairy.dog, let's do it. Let's spend some money. Yeah, there's the danger that it'll go up to this amount later, but that's tomorrow's problem. I don't know if we're credit.
Fairy.dog, yeah, that's still only 25 quid each. Nice and easy.
Can I buy like more than 1 year? Sometimes you can just buy like 3 years because I don't want to pay 1 year of €50 in a year's time. Let's see. Yeah. So if I do it for 5 years, what happens then? It's only 88% off the first year. It definitely will go up to €50 next year. Does that change the equation?
Well, no, like I say, that's something we split that every year. That's not a massive amount of money, is it?
Okay. Okay, I'll just do 1 year then. Okay, let's see if let's see if my credit card still works on this. Drum roll. Don't show my credit card. I will. Actually, this is too risky for me to display here. I'm gonna pop that down.
Yes,
it looks okay. Continue. Order review. Yes, just get it. Review the order again. Did it do it? Oh no, it's doing my MasterCard. Confirm. Confirm your online banking. Gotta confirm the thing. This is fun. We're spending money. We're changing the world.
Hang on, we'll make it all back with the extortionate download fees for the app. Which will inevitably be probably the number one downloaded app in the world.
Okay, it's processing the order. Thank you for your purchase. Okay. Right, that's cool. Right, so now all that does is it means notionally, and we don't own it, we've rented it off the registrar. So it's not ours in any real sense, but we have rented this space on the internet But that doesn't do anything on its
Nice.
own. Like, and they don't give you a server. It's just like your name in the address book. And we need
Ah,
to connect it to the server. So, like, there's lots of ways of actually hosting a website. The free, cheap, and easy one, and especially as we've already started using GitHub, is we'll just use GitHub. So then the next stage is to connect my domain to GitHub pages. So I think we can just do this in one go. You will need to create several records for your domain. So manage. Fingers crossed. You saw me click that. Why didn't it do anything? Is it thinking? Oh no, yeah, it was thinking incredibly slowly. Okay, now we want to... What does it say? Here, click on the advanced DNS and host records. Where's the advanced DNS? Premium DNS? Domain? Redirect domain. Where's advanced DNS? I feel like it's this. Yeah, okay. Custom DNS. This is totally different, but this is probably their old one. Add name server. Maybe we don't need name servers. I don't want premium DNS. I just want normal DNS. Is that a separate thing? Domain list. I'm on basic DNS. Check your domain list. Then click. Let's go back from the top. But I think their instructions are out of date. Fairy.dog. Manage. We click that. Now click the advanced DNS tab. Where's the tab? Oh, it's here. Right, it's because I've got a small screen. Right, okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're unblocked. Find the host record section here. Now we need to... Here you create several records. A record for at... here we are. At... Edit... Not a redirect record. Is this close to what we... Update host record. I don't want to update one, I want to add a new one. Add a new record. There we go. Add... Oh, they don't mean a record. They mean an A record. Okay. Didn't land well, that one. A record. That's a specific type of record called that. For at host at pointing at that. Save changes. Right, I think we're working. I want to add another one now. Why are we in mail? Oh yeah, here we are. Add another one. Post at another one. That one. Yes. Add another one. Post at IP address. Another one. Much the same.
It's good stuff as ever. This is the stuff that our viewers tune in for.
Well, maybe some did because I promoted it on Twitter saying I would do this today.
I don't know. We seem to have lost 4 since we started.
That was probably them. Yeah. A C name record. C name record for www pointing to username at github.io. Username at github.io where it won't be my username at github.io. Maybe it will. If I go Tom Lockwood, there's probably already one there. Wow, that's old. But we want it to go to something to do with the fairy.dog repository. Fairy.dog calendar. GitHub. How to have domains GitHub. You're going to create one user organization site for each account. Project sites which are unlimited. Okay. Project sites. What's a project site? That's what we need now. Maybe GitHub pages project site. Maybe it's just something in the settings of this.
Okay, while you're doing this, I will replace the JPEGs with pings.
Pages. So I'll make it so that this repository is now a website. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't know. So it insists that this is the correct record for that C name. I don't think it actually saved that. C name record www target tom.worthy. Okay, so that bit's set up. And now we want fairy.dog to be its custom domain.
Well, how do I delete a file from GitHub.
Yeah, that's a bit more complicated. Like, it's not really
That's,
like maybe there's a way of doing it. So like, which one do we want to delete? Uh,
well, so I've just put
Depsil.
an Aries PNG rather than. But I mean, if it's just going to pick up the PNG, I don't suppose it matters if the JPEG's there as well, does it?
No, we could. Ah, look, there is. If you look, could you see my screen? If you click through to the actual file, then I can delete file.
Right, hang on then.
Yeah.
So I'm clicking on the file. And download, copy path, copy permalink. No, I'm getting something very different.
Well, anyway, I think maybe fairy.dog actually works now. What happens if I go to fairy.dog? Fairy.dog magic calendar. Whoa! So that's clearly, this is the default GitHub page. So, because that magic calendar, I remember we wrote that last week. That's the name of this repository somewhere. About magic calendar, yeah. So at some level, it has deployed.
Okay, nice. So we should be able to change that around in GitHub then. I can create the web page in here.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. So this is the index. I wonder if these files are directly addressable. So if I go to one of the images slash the image name, what happens now? Oh yeah, now I've got the image. So that's cool. Yeah, so
Nice.
I think all we need to do is create an index or something to be the default web page. But also, it's a bit problematic that it's only doing it over HTTP instead of HTTPS. Yeah, because now if you go with HTTPS, it says we're trying to steal something. So this is a technical problem that for some reason our certificates are not thingy. I don't know if that's a problem. Where the problem is. GitHub custom domain HTTPS. Why is that not working? Go to the settings, GitHub pages. Oh, it says it should. It said it does a check to see if we own it. And if so, somehow manages to figure it out itself. So I think maybe there's nothing we need to worry about now. I think it will maybe fix itself. It's just because we're very fresh with it. If we look at the pages. Custom domain. Oh yeah, DNS check in progress. The TLS certificate has been provisioned. Okay. Allow 24 hours. Okay. So ignore that for now. That it can't do it securely. We know it works. So the next thing would be we need an actual website to display. So what we want the website to be is just this. So here's a cool trick with this.
Yeah.
If it's named, if we name this cell, we'll call it the website. Now I think we can either embed it. Let's embed it as a runtime with JavaScript. And then this bit of HTML.
You are correct, NT.
What's that?
Idea says we need to make sure no one else is impersonating with a fake fairy dog calendar.
Mm-hmm.
That would be chaos.
Yes, exactly. They need to know.
There are. Be sure you are using the original fairy dog calendar. Accept no substitutes.
So I've got that. This little snippet of code should be enough to get it working. Let me just make note of it. But then I don't actually know when I just go to fairy.dog, because that's going to be the entrance point. Advance, proceed. Where has it got this page from? Is this like the index.html maybe? If I go to the index.html, it says that. If I go to gibberish, it goes 404. Okay, so from that little investigation, I think if we put in the index.html, which is like the default page for websites, go into the blank one is exactly the same thing. So I would imagine that all we need to do is create a file. Was it? Create a new file. The index.html, and then put in our minimal code to embed that cell, and commit that. Let's see what happens. Hard refresh, command R. Come on. My internet's slow. Okay, no, nothing happened. It didn't work. What has it done? It says it got it. What if I go to index.html? Is that? Oh, that did something different. Ah, that did load something.
No.
But it horribly broke.
Okay.
So if I refresh, yeah, so at some level that's working. And it says 404 not found. So it loaded a bit of it, and then it tried to call the observable API get for that file, and it broke because it's not publicly available. It's not publicly available. No one can read this. Okay, public can view unlisted. So I've made this notebook now public. Because it said it couldn't find it. Now refresh that. Hard refresh that. Refresh. So saying it can't see it. Did I share it? Public can view. Sometimes these things take a few seconds. So I feel like that is correct. because it can't find it. If I copy this,
So long as the public can't edit it.
yeah, the public won't be able to edit it. Let me just try and manually.
Don't want any false information there.
Errors none. If I just go. For some reason. Probably because it was private. What happens if I embed it now? It was trying to link to a versioned notebook. Now when I do it, yeah, it hasn't got it. So it generated a slightly different script because the notebook was private, which made it work slightly different. So, I've lost my fairy dog calendar now. Where was it? GitHub / what was it? I think it's in, yeah, there we go. In the FTC, in the code. So I think that index is slightly wrong. Where is it? Edit this file. Let's try again. Commit. That's updated. Right, so the web address was versioned here. The content. So if this loads properly, I do a hard refresh. I think what we're seeing is it's caching now. So the code I just committed made no reference to that. So I think we've got a bit of caching in the system, and it should. There we go. It didn't do it that time. Boom! This is live on fairy.dog/index.html.
Very exciting. I think we should direct all of our viewers. Okay, so presumably, how hard is it? So on observable, what's the little thing? Our little tab is refresh CMS. So, well, we maybe don't need that, but at some point, presumably, what I mean is we can have a thing on that page where people can put in a date. So the day will appear on whatever day it is, but also, I guess, it'd be nice if we talked about this last week, actually, didn't we? Whether we want people to be able to work ahead.
Yeah, so we got this little control
Maybe
here.
they're having a family party, and there's a kind of game. They say, "Dad, Papa, what's your birthday? Let's find out what that means in fairy dog time." All kinds of shenanigans people can get up to. All kinds of fun.
Yeah.
But for now, as long as it's just showing the day.
We've got there's lots of problems here. Like the images hasn't worked. The content, I mean, that's probably just because there isn't any data for that day. But I think the real problem with the images is it's well, I don't know. It's probably because it's mixed. It's not secure. That bit's broken. But we can iterate on this and make it a bit more workable.
Yeah.
At the moment, I only embedded one cell, right? The website. So what we could also do is embed two cells. So so when I clicked embed, I could either put the whole notebook in, which is full of our rubbish, but also that cell that is the focus day. We can put that on the bottom. So now if we generate that, so we'll have two cells in the final website. That's right. Where did I keep losing this one. So now if we change the index, instead of it generating, it grabs just the website. Now it's going to grab the website and that control and display that. Okay, that's updated. And if I refresh that, if we're lucky, both will come up, but we won't because of the stupid caching. So I'll just keep hitting refresh until it does one. The waiting game.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you who else will be cashing. Us cashing in when everyone buys our fairy.dog app.
There we go. Focus stays there. So, do we want to see if it works?
Coding humor.
Look at that. So the control now works. So you can put in your day. Year 5 season of creativity fire. Blah blah blah. Bucky Fuller said. What I do see as a problem is I think all of our fancy fonts haven't loaded, right?
Yes.
And that
that's true.
Yeah. And that was because we encoded all our fancy fonts. What happens when we put 25 in here? Yeah, it looked like that. It looks like that, and that is because we had some custom styling here. So that's the bit we're missing. So we should call this the styling. And we also need to include that. But anyway, we just renamed it. So we don't need to go through the export. We could just edit this. So we also want to grab the cell called styling, and we want to put it into the div called styling, and like these are the HTML divs that it vomits its content into. So those names have to match. So I think that's the way. We don't need to go through the whole hassle, but unfortunately we do have to keep going through this annoying caching hoo-ha.
And he had to play around saying some dates in the date input cause an error.
Don't put wrong dates in, then put them.
Very nice. Blame the user.
Oh, maybe it has done it actually. How would I know? Is this different? Oh, this is different, right? I think. But it's not the same, is it?
So I can't even get onto the page.
Yeah, that's definitely not the standard.
No, so they're both. No, but it's the same as the one above.
Yeah, this one's actually, yeah. Ah, yeah, that's what's happened, right? No, none of these look right. Well, anyway, that's details, I guess. We're running low on time. I think we made some good progression, and
We have. Why can't access the site?
why not? Because
What's
you.
going on there?
Did you do index.html?
Yeah, just the site cannot be found. IP address cannot be found.
Okay, that's just DNS caching. That's what the worst thing about doing websites is there's a network of memory that takes really a long time to update. So again, I think most of our technical problems will disappear by next Tuesday, and then we'll be able to iterate a bit more sanely.
Well, that's good. NT Hits has managed to get onto the page, so perhaps that is an issue my end.
We should make a few notes of like what we need to fix, because now there's going to be a laundry list of problems. Minimum website code. Get the embed for website view of
Maybe we'll do a test. Is Stargrove able to log into it?
And the styling cells. To do. The bare path does not redirect to and the fonts look screwed up. Fonts look broken.
Oh yeah, Stargrove's in as well. It's just my laptop. That's very strange.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll fix it. It's probably your internet provider, as you're using your internet provider's DNS registry, which has not clocked that we just grabbed that domain. So that domain lookup is just not working. Usually, yeah, well, whatever. What browser are you using? You using Chrome?
I'm in Chrome, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Time will heal this. We don't need to worry about it. What else do we need to get fixed? That'll do for now.
No, that's good. That's another productive episode.
Oh, we need it to be installable as well, but that's a few steps down the road, I think. Cool. Very good. We did it. We're live.
Very nice. Okay, so I've got some editing to do on our spreadsheet. Tidy up those haikus, check for some spelling errors, make sure everything is pings rather than JPEGs.
Yeah, and it should, all of this stuff, it does a live update. So if you change that, the website will change now. It's all dynamic.
Oh, there you go. So just my internet, but do it on my phone. I can get in, so that's good. Okay, looking good. We're making some real progress.
We might make the deadline.
We'll make the crunch time, baby.
We're in the middle of the crunch, yeah.
We can do this.
Okay. See you on Tuesday.
In the meantime, if any of our viewers can find the ping files of the Angels of the Shamhamethra sigils, that'd be good. They're almost impossible to find. So I find that I've managed to find some JPEGs, but that was about it. You'd think they would be out there somewhere.
Yeah, now it's a GitHub
Thank you,
repository.
NTS.
Now they're a GitHub repository. We can accept pull requests for those images.
So yes, if anyone comes across those, I will keep searching as well. But cool, well, looking good. Right, will we return next Tuesday?
Yeah, see you on Tuesday. Bye.
See you Tuesday, everyone. Bye.